Hey, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you a comparison between Apple Pay, Samsung Pay, and Google Pay. So the three providers or payment providers are going to be specific for three companies. We have the Google Pay, obviously for Google. We have the Samsung Pay, we're going to see only on Samsung devices. And finally, the Apple Pay is going to be only for Apple devices or products. So you can use them in their different devices and also categories of products that they have sending or producing and making it public. So let's start by here the Apple Pay. So Apple Pay is going to be here a app that is integrated into your iPhone devices, iPad, Apple Watches, and etc. So you're going to get some benefits of Apple Pay like a little cashback that will help you generate or get, let's say here, some of the money back. I think it is going to be 1% or something like that when you're going to buy from specific Apple certified sellers or terminals. And the technology is used or which is used into the devices or Apple devices for using the Apple Pay is going to be NFC. So the Samsung in the counterpart is going to have here a signal, and that signal is going to be, let's say here, not very developed, but it is going to be using or working for here approximately 90% of the terminals. So you're not going to have a problem with the Samsung Pay compared to Apple because the NFC technology is not going to be available in all stores. So this is a good point here for Samsung Pay. Now, for Google Pay, it is going to be sending money, for example, or putting the, let's say, purchases or the transactions everywhere. So, where we are going to use, for example, Google Pay, pretty much everywhere. So, you can go ahead and pay in store, for example, and also you can go ahead and pay online. It is going to use here the same technology for the wireless cards, so it is going to have a signal. So, or not the signal that is traditional like Samsung, but it is going to be here set up at two terminals like these, which are going to be a little bit developed. Now, here, let's talk about the, let's say, the convenience for the three principal payment methods like these. So you're going to work or buy things without needing your cards or your credit cards. Basically, it is going to save the information about your credit cards. For example, you have a Visa card or a MasterCard. You're going to put it in the wallet of these. So you have the Google Wallet, we have the Apple Wallet, we are going to get also the Samsung Wallet. So these are going to be the, let's say, the bunkers that they will save your information, bank information, also cards, so you can go ahead and make some transactions. Also, the credits are going to be here having some of the accounts. Basically, you are going to have an account on Samsung, Apple, and Google's that will have some virtual money in them, and that virtual money is going to be used to pay things. Obviously, you are going to get this money from your bank accounts. Let's talk about the negative points for the platforms right there. For example, for Apple, you're going to use it only in Safari because Safari is the only navigator that is going to be compatible or fully compatible with Apple Pay. If you're going to use it with Google Chrome or Microsoft Edge, it is not going to be here as useful as Safari. On the side of the Samsung Pay, you're going to use it anywhere you want from the platforms or navigators. But here you are going to not confirm the or permit the purchases. That means that you're not going to have two steps at least or two confirmation to buy things. And that is not very secured. Why? Maybe you're going to accidentally right there buy things that you do not want, or for example, your kids that has or they have been messing up with your phone. They have bought things that you're not going to get the permission or authenticate the purchase. Unlike Apple, that we have an authentication that needs to recognize your Face ID, for example, for the recent devices, and for the older devices, you need to set up the Finger ID. And for Google, it is going to be compatible for everyone. So it is going to be broad use. So anyone, you can send money from Google Pay to basically iPhone holders and also Samsung device holders. And this is not a bad point. Now, let's talk about the particular specificities for the three platforms. On Apple Pay, you're going to have the feature to send money through the messages. So you are going to put, for example, a message, or you can go ahead and put a cash out message for the iPhone users, or let's say not the iPhone user, but the iOS users. So you're going to put some payouts. And for Google, it is going to be sending money for everyone. And for Samsung Pay, which is going to be here a little bit limited to only the Samsung, let's say here, users. Now, for the last part, Apple has set up a Apple Card that is going to be used by Apple Pay. So you are going to basically have a physical card or a aluminum card that is going to be not for everyone, but I think it is starting on only the USA. You're going to get a program, then you're going to get this not plastic but metallic card, and that metallic card is going to be used as like the Visa cards or the payment cards that you have been using, but you're going to get some cash back with the use of it. And with that, we have finished our little comparison. If this video was helpful, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe.